My first guest tonight, well, actually my second guest now, are two of the most exciting and dynamic people in entertainment business. They break it up wherever they appear. They'll be in concert at the Felt Forum in New York City, October 8th and the 9th. This is their latest album, Hang On to Your Hats. The album is called Ike and Tina Feel Good, and here they are, Ike and Tina Turner.
Why, honey, that was the plan from the very beginning.
Darling, I never thought that this could be.
Well, what you mean?
Oh, yeah. Your lips set my soul on fire. You fulfill my every desire so dark. Think it's gonna work out fine. I wanna tell you something. I've been to see the preacher man.
A preacher man, you must be losing your mind.
I
Started what?
I started making wedding plans.
Are you gonna marry the preacher?
Empty your love is a half-ass truth. As the love I offer you so now. Think it's gonna work out fine. I keep on telling you. I think it's gonna work out fine. I can feel it's gonna work out. I want you to know it's gonna work out fine. I'm so glad that you're mine, oh mine.
Remember what?
They used to call you Dapper Dan,
Yes, honey, I was a booger bear in those days.
a thriller,
The killer, honey.
every woman's loving man.
That's me.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of girls used to be your speed. Let me tell you, Ike Turner, I'm all you need, so dog. I think it's gonna work out fine. Oh, keep on telling me, I think it's gonna work out fine. I can feel it's gonna work out. I wish you know it's gonna work out. Yeah, it's gonna work out. It's got to work. It's gonna work out fine. I know it's gonna work out fine.
Good to see you again. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to see you again. You know, every time we're on the show, you do most of the talking. I don't know why that is. I never get a chance to talk to you. I don't really... I know you talk. We talk when you're not up there.
All the time.
I wonder what kind of reaction. I wanted to ask you last time you were here. When you go to Europe, you do a lot of traveling in Europe and so forth. Do you get the same reaction to the music over there you get here, basically?
Better.
Better reaction? I've heard musicians say that before. Buddy Rich's band says they go to England, they go to all over Europe, and they say they get tremendous reaction. I wonder why that was. Any particular reason? They just are big fans of yours before you get there, and they don't get a chance to see that much American stuff, or what?
I think that's part of it, and we're real, you know. It's
Right.
like we go out on stage and we sort of look our best when we enter, because we know how we're going to look when we leave. You know, we do a little.
Never looked at it that way. You got a point, yeah.
We do a little bit of what everybody does and what they would like.
Right.
So it's that sort of a thing.
Now, you must have some problems in traveling, because you travel with a lot of gear. You got the musicians, you got the gals, you've got the amplifiers and all the sound equipment. How do you manage to get all of this stuff from one place to another? Have you ever had problems where most people traveling from here to San Francisco, their baggage ends up in Barstow? Have you ever had that problem when you got a gig somewhere and it's not there?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and the amplifiers get busted up, or they won't let you bring the guitars on the plane, so they put them underneath. And then when we get there, we've got a busted guitar. We have to go and try to rent one. And then the sound isn't good because, you know, you've got your own sound and everything. And then a lot of times when we're in the smaller cities, all of our equipment can't get on the smaller planes, and they say they're going to get it right in. And then we get there and we held up because we don't have all the instruments. It's a problem.
I think it was one of the fellows, I think I used to work with one of the trios. I know there's the Kingston Trio, which does not work together. Used to buy a seat for his bass. True. It's the only way he could take the bass. He would buy 2 seats, and there you'd see him sitting, and you'd see the bass sitting in his seat. First class. The bass wasn't even in tourist. But that's got to be a problem all the time.
It is all the time.
Have you ever lost anybody on the show?
Well,
Not showing up at the same time you're supposed to be there.
the drummer, you see, Ike is at the studio all the time.
Right.
And 4 days in a row without coming home. And he keeps usually the bass man and the drummer with him. And the very last day, when it's time to leave, they go home that morning about 5, and they have to leave at 12. Then you can't wake them up. So then we're worried if the drummer's going to get there or the bass player. But usually everybody makes it except those 2. We managed to get Ike out if we carry him.
How do you manage to relax? You work at such a high energy level, both of you, when you do shows. How do you get down from it? Does it take you a while to just
Well, Ike
cool
gets
off after a show?
parties.
I know how Ike does it. Ike doesn't talk. He saves his energy. It's easy for him. That's why he's always up, and you finish, and you're exhausted. Ike hasn't said anything. No, I'm serious. Is it?
Well, he's after the show. Ike usually. He usually has a party afterwards. Now, I don't know how relaxing those parties are. But they do that all the time now. I relax after work. I usually eat, and I go right to bed, or my girlfriends and I sort of sit up.
Yeah.
You know, I guess we sort of talk. And sometimes I find when I'm just nervous for no reason, I'm sort of interested in yoga just a little bit. So I've been doing a little reading. And in the corpse position, you know.
The corpse position?
Well, you know, whatever yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
You know, it's where you just let yourself go, and it works. So I'm really sort of interested in that.
You get into that. A lot of people say it works. Ike is not going along with this at all. I've seen Ed in the corpse position after a party. Has nothing to do with yoga at all. But we do that occasionally ourselves, both of us. We go right into the... Yeah, I know you're going to the Felt Forum in New York, October 8th and 9th. That's a good place to play, isn't it? Have you played there before?
Yeah, and
It's a-
New York is very good. I like to work there. That's one of my favorite cities.
Then where are you headed from after that?
Well, the 1st of November, the 3rd of November, we are headed for abroad.
Right, another...
London, France, Germany, Holland, and a
That's
few
great.
others.
That's great. It's always good to have you here. We're going to do this, then would you do another
Yeah.
thing for us?
Okay.
Huh? Ike, will you hold it down a little? We'll do this, and then we're coming right back after a word from one of our sponsors. And here once again are Ike and Tina Turner.
Let me in. I want to be closer to you. Open up your soul. Let me find that part of you, the part that nobody ever knew. Let me touch your mind. Oh, you let me touch your body. So, baby, let me touch your mind. I'm on the outside, just looking in. You know it's so plain to see that you could really, really use a friend. Let me touch your mind. Oh, you let me touch your body. Oh, baby. Won't you let me touch your mind? Lonely loneliness that you try so hard to hide can be so plainly seen. I'll be just what you want, 'cause I love you, honey, and I want you. I can make you happy if you just let me in. Let me touch your mind. Let me in, baby. Let me touch you. Let me touch your mind. Let me in. Oh, let me in, baby. Oh, let me touch your mind. I wanna get this down. I wanna be the one to be ready forever, forever, touch your mind.
Thank you, Tina Turner.